Hello, today I'll be reading you a fan fiction written by yours truly. This story is called A Clean Hand. Mr. Clean, that's my name, and I'm driving to my next house so I can give it my deep cleaning. Mr. Clean entered the messy living room and screamed, "Do you want me to stick my feather duster in your dusty cracks?" The woman looks at Mr. Clean and rubbing her face against his swole pecs. The woman grabs his package and says, "Whoa, nice Emmy you got there." Mr. Clean was about to grab her tit until I smelled something. It can't be my ex-lover. I walked over to her kitchen, tossing her into the living room mirror, killing her instantly. I see hot steam hitting the ceiling and an insane smell hitting my nose, making me tremble. Oh god, cheeseburger macaroni. I drooled a little on the floor. I fall to my hands and knees, my arms visibly shaking as I cleaned it with my Mr. Clean magic eraser. While I was wiping, a familiar shadow is casted upon me. It told me, "Tom Clean, is that you?" I jumped back, my heart skipping a beat. I asked, "Yes, what are you doing in this woman's house? I thought you were gay." Hamburger helper started tearing. He said, "I don't want to talk about it. Please just leave. I will pay whatever she owes you. Just leave." He started to cry and he turned his dorsum to me. I tried to get him to notice me, so I had one option: to calm him by his pet name. "Oh come on, Double H Daddy." I can hear his glove slightly stretch. I told you, just leave please. I don't want to see you anymore. I start to cry, knowing I would never be enough. I tried to hold it in. "It was an accident. Please forgive me." He took a look at me. He was also crying even more than me. "You shouldn't apologize to me. Go to our son's grave and ask him for forgiveness." He looked at me with a sad face and said, "I carried him for 9 months, Tom. Bet you don't even know his name." I gasped. I never knew he thought so low of me. Hell, I might deserve it. I did kill him. He should have kept the seat belt on. Ham Clean, I miss him. I miss our family, our clean family. He looked at me. I'm no sweating, hoping for any chance and any amount of forgiveness. "You desperate bitch," he said, smacking me across the face, knocking me out. When I woke up, I was naked with just my tighty whities on and on the dead woman's bed. The sadistic glove came out of the bathroom in full lingerie that looked really nice. When I sat up, I noticed I wasn't tied to the bed. "You want forgiveness? Then you will have to impregnate me again, or you can just leave," he said. I wanted to say no, but I really was desperate, so I told him, "Yes, I am giving my full consent." He jumped for joy and said, "Okay, let's go." I took off my underwear to reveal my 10 inches of destruction and cleanliness. He looked enthusiastic about it and he grabbed it with a firm grip and started stroking. "I forgot how smooth your dick felt and it smells like lemon peel," he said. It made me hot and bothered. I take the lingerie and toss it aside, revealing his bare naked glove body. I stopped myself from cuming right there, causing me to edge to the max and causing me to gag in my own saliva. I grabbed him and said, "You've been in so many commercials. How has no one noticed that under you is a gaping vagina?" He looked at me, told me to shut up, and jumping right on my dick. "This is better than any human vagina." I stuck my dick in. Right after I said that, he came all over my dick, making it more moist and slippery. I let out a loud moan as he goes even quicker up and down my shaft and working my tit. I'm one fatal blow my load in him. He shakes and quivers on my throbbing pentacle, making me unload even more. I take him to the kitchen and sat him on the counter and asked, "Do you forgive me?" "No," in a dickish way. He gave a slight smirk and spit directly into my unsuspecting mouth. I swallowed and said, "Even your spit tastes like hamburger." I love him. Hamburger helper tells me to get on my knees and open wide. As I did that, he spat even more into my mouth. I swallowed gallon after gallon of that sweet spit. "Tom Clean, anyone ever tell you your dick tastes like chemicals?" I giggle and whisper, "Of course not. My dick is only meant for you, my darling." He blushed. I bent over, spreading my cheeks like a fat kid at an all-you-can-eat deep-fried butter. Hamburger helper tells Mr. Clean, "Prepare yourself, for I am going in dry." I prepared myself as he shoved 2 fingers up my butt. I quickly shat on his fingers so he would pull out and say, "Now that's what I call a clean hand." Turns to read a wink.